Once again, in the book of Numbers, we find the nation of Israel, the people of God, complaining. And this time, God once again is not happy about it. So he sends what are described as fiery serpents among them. They were deadly. People were dying. And so Moses goes to the Lord and prays for the people of Israel. And in Numbers chapter 21, verses 8 and 9, we read this. And the Lord said to Moses, make a fiery serpent and set it on a pole. And everyone who is bitten, when he sees it, shall live. So Moses made a bronze serpent and set it on a pole. And if a serpent bit anyone, he would look at the bronze serpent and live. Now this might seem like a very strange event, and it is in its own way. But literally, God is doing something miraculous here. He's saying to the people, look, if you are bitten by a snake, one of these deadly fiery serpents, what you need to do is simply trust me. I have a remedy. I have a way for you to be delivered, and I want you to do it my way. If somebody was bitten by a snake and they ran to the medical people, if they decided they were going to try their best to somehow fix the wound and remove the venom, they would have died. But God had a miraculous way of delivering them. It was a symbol of faith. Just look and you will live. Look at that serpent on that pole, high and lifted up. Trust God, believe in God's provision, and you'll be healed. Well, while in itself it's an amazing lesson, it has some much greater significance. Because it was later, as Jesus was talking to a man by the name of Nicodemus, that he explained this in the Gospel of John, chapter 3, verses 14 and 15. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up, that whosoever believes in him may have eternal life. Do you see now what God was doing here in the wilderness? He was giving us an example of something that he was going to do thousands of years later, or 1,400 years later. And what was it? He was going to lift up a person, Jesus Christ on a cross. And anybody who was smitten by a deadly disease we call sin simply had to do one thing: look to Jesus, believe in him, trust in God's remedy, and be saved. And then comes John 3:16. Yes, God did love the world so much that he sent his Son to be that one that would be raised up on a pole to give life to all who would believe.